Geography. Celebrate not only our history but also the global community that continues to uphold the ideals of our beloved college. The world we live in today presents a new challenges and opportunities as we step into the next chapter of our journey. We do so with faith as our foundation, the principles that have guided us for 60 years: excellence, integrity, service, and faith. Generation. We must equip our students with the skills, knowledge, and moral compass to navigate the complexity of the future while remaining steadfast in their beliefs. This celebration will not be possible without the dedication and contribution of many. Our teachers, our administrators, our past and present, who have shaped young minds with passion and commitment, our alumni, who continue to uphold the legacy of St. John's College in various spheres of influence, our parents and guardians who entrust us with their children's future, and John's College. As we embark on this anniversary celebration, let us reflect on our rich history, renew our commitment to our core values, and envision a future where St. John's College continues to inspire, to transform, and connect lives across the world. Once again, welcome to this historic occasion. May we celebrate with joy, gratitude, and God bless us all. Yes, we can. Thank you.
Another round of applause for the CPC chairperson. And she's been doing a great job trying to ensure that this event is a success. So we need to appreciate that again with a clap, with another round of applause. Thank you very much. I think we're moving and we're making progress. Now we need to know that NEC has been working and trying to make sure that there's unity in St. Josa, that St. Josa is on the right path, that all the old wounds are gradually being healed. And we need to appreciate the fact that God has brought us to today with the efforts of the National Executive Council, ably led by the President, Engineer Peter Jademi. At this juncture, we need to invite the President to come and tell us about the state of affairs of St. Josa. The Presidential State of the Affairs Address. Thank you.
Up St. Josa. Up St. Josa. Good. We have all eaten now. I don't think we should. Yes. If you open to page 22 of our programs booklet, that's where my address is. This is an important occasion, and so it's also a time for us to also do our AGM. So the proprietor of this college, incidentally, they are not here. The principal is also not here, and my esteemed St. Josa. Of course, the governing council here represented, the distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to stand before you today. I'm proud to represent our vibrant aluminum community as we gather to celebrate a major milestone in the life of our institution, St. John's College. Today marks 60 years of moral and academic excellence, coupled with innovation and transformation. We carefully give all glory to God, from whom all blessings flow. Coincidentally, of the celebration, the alumni plays so much on the anniversary, and therefore our national convention and AGM was postponed from November 2024 to this time. For us as an alumni, it is a double celebration. In the course of our journey, we cannot but acknowledge our humble beginning. The efforts of some of our parents and the founding fathers of the then Northern Diocese of the Anglican Communion, whose vision, perseverance, and commitment to education paved the way for us to stand here today. History has it that our parents were levied £1 each in the face of their lack towards the founding of this school. £1,000. That time, I'm sure it was very difficult. That was when we were still probably just coming out of the British rule, and to get £1 is as difficult as probably getting ₦1,000,000 today. But these people, out of the fact that they supported the vision of the Northern Anglican Diocese, they gave in their best. We want to thank them. These noblemen and women paid their levies with faith in the future and with the mindset that they were giving to society. Today we are here celebrating 60 years of such noble effort. We should not forget in a hurry the immense sacrifice of the late Pa Ayo Kehinde, who selflessly donated the land on which St. John's College Jos presently sits. As we all sit down here, Pa Ayo Kehinde gave this whole portion of land to the Anglican Communion, and here we are. He is one of our heroes being celebrated today. They sure deserve our gratitude and applause. And I want to ask that we give an applause to late Pa Kehinde for what he did. It is an immeasurable gift to the school. In the same vein, we remember the toils of our former principals, teachers, especially the very first academic staff, who through their perseverance and commitment to duty produced notable men and women who have excelled in all walks of human endeavor across the globe. And of course, I'm talking about us, St. Josa. A lot of us have achieved so much in the world today, and it's because of the fact that these our teachers taught us well and stood by us. Some of them are here with us today, but some have gone to be with the Lord. Permit me to mention late Baba Ita, J. Shita, Baba Kolade, Baba Ebuna, Miss Patricia Steele, Mrs. Newton, and Mama Suberu. I'm sure none of us will forget Mama Suberu because of what she has done. You will probably know other teachers who have gone to be with the Lord. May their gentle soul rest in peace. On behalf of the alumni, I thank you all for your selfless service of nurturing us to whom we have become today. We cannot forget the foundation sets of students who in 1965 took the bold step of tying their destinies with that of the school. Without them turning up on that fateful day of February 12, the vision of these founding fathers may have been delayed or altered, and we will not be celebrating our Diamond Jubilee at this period. I want to thank you, Set 69, for taking that chance. Thank you very much. God bless you all. I regard them as our forerunners, just like John the Baptist, and a beacons of hope they gave us hope. They gave those people, the Anglican Communion, hope that this school can exist. Thank you for believing in St. John's College, Jos, which was initially named Anglican Secondary School, Jos, at that time. Similarly, for all the other students, including my humble self, who came to St. John's in these 60 years, we are indeed all part of the glorious legacy and history we are celebrating today. We honor the legacy and the generation of students, teachers, and staff who have contributed to our school's growth and successes. Please, I humbly request that we all stand up and give glory to a befitting round, of applause as a mark of praise for his faithfulness. Please let us stand up to give an applause to God for his faithfulness among us. Thank you very much. Thank you. May we sit, please. Let us be seated. As alumni, we have been fortunate to have experienced and transformative powers of education within these walls. Our college has not only impacted knowledge, but has also shaped our lives, nurtured our passions, and instilled in us the confidence to pursue our dreams. The bonds of friendship we formed, the lessons we learned, and the nurturing and inclusive environment, the bond of friendship we formed, the lessons we learned, and the memories we created have stayed with us all through our lives. To the past and present staff who have worked and are still working tirelessly to create a nurturing and inclusive environment that fosters academic excellence, creativity, and character development, I say that you are greatly appreciated. The fact is that sometimes I was cornered and said, oh, St. Joseph members only appreciate those teachers that have left us, that the present ones we don't. That is to say, we remember them and we appreciate them. Today, as we celebrate this significant anniversary, we are also acknowledge the school's continued commitment to academic excellence, innovation, and community service. We are proud of the school's achievement and the positive impact it has had on lives within the wider community. However, in retrospect, we wish to point out that the present St. John's College, Jos, does not depict the college that most of us passed through in the 70s. Over the years, we have witnessed infrastructural decay. We need to quickly arrest this ugly trend. The old students are desirous of reproducing the glorious past of St. John's College Jos again. That's why we are always ready to partner with the school to effect positive change. Given this, I met the former principal just before my inauguration as president of St. Joseph in 2023, where I stressed my desire to work together with the school. In that meeting, I pointed out to him that the school belongs to three parties: the Anglican Church, the Old Students Association, and the PTA. I further told him that the progress of the school lies in the hands of these three parties, and I still hold that same view today. The school cannot leave everything to us. The PTA cannot leave everything to us. We are partners in progress. Therefore, we must all work together. Therefore, I call on the other two parties to show commitment in uplifting the school from the present state of decay. As alumni, we have worked tirelessly to see how we can partner with the school to ensure both infrastructural development and academic excellence. On behalf of NEC, I wish to sincerely appreciate those old students who responded to our appeal to give back to the school. In summary, all students have come up to give scholarship to indigent students, starting from this academic session. From this academic session, we are giving 3 scholarships to indigent students in this school, starting from JS 2. Similarly, we have instituted prizes in certain subjects to encourage healthy academic competition among the students. I will not end this address without acknowledging the effort of some sets that have come together to complete some abandoned projects on the school. I will provide details when I advise the state of affairs of NEC, next achievement in the last year. As we look forward to a greater future, we recognize the importance of staying connected and giving back to our alma mater. We encourage our fellow alumni to remain engaged, to share their experiences, and to support the school vision, which is the provision of a world-class education to our future generation. In the same vein, NEC is desirous to have a vibrant and healthy membership. Therefore, our welfare is paramount. I request the welfare committee to come up with modalities to achieve this. In conclusion, there is no mountain too high that we cannot climb or remove in our pathway to destiny. Unity is the key. Unity is the key. In today's increasing interconnected world, we must recognize that our faith is not limited to our local communities, ethnic persuasions, or even individual experiences. St. Josa has become a global movement that transcends geographical boundaries, generational gaps, political affiliations, cultural differences, religious inclination, tribal languages, or any other thing that divides a people. We have overcome this as a vibrant association. The journey ahead is still very far. Let us be up and doing. God is with us. St. John's College has instilled in us the never give up spirit. This is the time to display this gift as we must rise to the occasion. Long live St. John's College, Jos. Long live St. Josa. Together, we shall all continue to win and bring glory to God, who inspired the Northern Anglican Diocese to create this great citadel of learning. Thank you for listening. May the Lord bless you all. I think we'll just go on straight to give you the state of affairs. Please, could you help me bring this way here because of the sun?
Okay, while we await the president to get set, DJ, can you give us light music? Thank you. And it's an AGM. The moment the president is done with that, we go into the discussion of the reports that he will be giving. So members are free to make inputs. You kindly raise your hands where you are if you want to speak on a certain issue on the discussion and the reports. There will be given opportunities to some few people, and then we'll move on to the next phase of the program. So DJ, give us some light music while we get set. 2. Thank you. One, two, 1, 2.
Okay, thank you for your patience. Yes, I now present to you my distinguished members, our achievement during the last 1 year. One of such achievements is what I tagged stability of St. Josa. I think after taking over, we have seen stability on the increase. And even our gathering here today, yesterday, the population that we had yesterday and since Sunday is a testament that we are all coming together. There is stability. Secondly, we have achieved tremendous membership drive. And of course, on our WhatsApp page, we are over 900. That's the general one. When we started, it was far, far lower than that. And of course, people are interested every time, every moment you see people wanting to join. And of course, the other thing that we have successfully achieved and delivered is one of our campaign promises as NEC, and that is the St. Josa website. As you see down there, if you push your phone to www.stjosa.com, it will be open for you to see. And of course, we have also established a YouTube channel. It's unfortunate we have not been able to do a lot of live shots on that channel. We did that with the hope that our brothers in diaspora will be able to watch these programs live. Like as I said before, there are awards that have been instituted by St. Josa members. We have 2 for literature, for both junior and seniors, secondary, classes, amounting to 50,000 each. We also have another one by an old student, which is for the sciences. For the junior students, JS1 to JS2, the best junior student will get a cash award of 50,000. JS3, the best science student there will also get a prize of 50,000. Then SS1 to SS2 will similarly get 50,000, while the SS3 will get 100,000 naira. Scholarship. At the very initial stages, we asked the school to identify those indigent students among them from JS2. Why did we start from JS2? It's because from JS1 you cannot really know who is an indigent student. But after spending 1 year and knowing the difficulty they are facing to pay their fees, and probably into the second year, you'll be able to at least ascertain that these are indigent students. So we are giving 3 scholarships by one of our old students as well. She's been prominent among us. She's been very relentless in giving, and that is Mojisola Ishola. Mojisola Ishola. I thought you were going to clap for that. Offset 78. I know you always want to tell us it's 78. Thank you very much. Okay, then maybe I should just go back to those that I've mentioned before. The person giving science awards is no other person than Dr. Steve Opita Ode of set 77. That one is about that's about 4 awards that is given at a go. Then the other one for literature is Pastor Elizabeth Olarewaju ni Adesonya. She is of what set now? Okay, but she relates more with set 77. But all the same, you can claim if you want to claim, but I think she's my set. Mentorship. NEC is looking into the possibility of how these awards can also be incorporated in mentoring our students. Induction program. NEC organized an induction program to set 2023 to 24 to join St. Josa. It was a successful event. And of course, I'm sure NEC is equally preparing to induct the new students. That's the classes that are at the end of, set SS3. Once it is time, they will join us. Then, of course, the 60th anniversary, which we have successfully gotten involved to and organized. And on this note, I also want to thank our chairperson of the 60th anniversary and her committee, that is Dr. Ochonogo, and all her committees and subcommittees for a job well done. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, ma'am. In the course of the year, St. Joseph NEC was instrumental to the birth and inauguration of new chapters. This is Benue chapter. We have always talked about Benue chapter, but there was really no organization. But right now, they are strong, and some of them are even here with us. If you are from Benue, please could you identify yourself? Thank you very much. They are here. It's relatively a new chapter that has been put together. Hello, yeah, thank you very much. Then we also have the US chapter, the USA chapter, and of course we saw their hand during the contributions. Thank you, US chapter. And one of their representatives is here, one of our elders, our senior Omoshebi. And then we have the Kanu chapter. Like I also said regarding the Benue chapter, these ones were also there in Kanu. They didn't know themselves, but then until we started trying to bring them together, and I think we have a couple of members there now. We also created 3 functional standing committees. That's the Education Committee, the Welfare Committee, and the Induction Committee. Project in St. John's. Renovation work. Completion of renovation work of chemistry lab, biology, and physics labs by an individual member. I would have been very happy and delighted to mention this individual, but he prefers to remain anonymous. But all the same, please could we give a hand of applause to the individual. The sick bay and the clinic. This work was abandoned, but now work is progressing there, and work has reached an advanced stage. All thanks to set 83 under the leadership of Dr. Ochonogo as well again. Thank you, set 83 that is here. Set 83 that is here, please, could you stand up? Let us recognize you and clap for you. Set 83, please, could you stand up? Let us recognize you and clap for you. You are doing a good job. Please continue. Thank you very much. And in recognition of what you are doing, the same Moji that has instituted scholarship gave us some medical equipment, waiting for the completion of that clinic. So could we give her another round of applause? We set up a project implementation committee, and this implementation committee have gone ahead to look around all the abandoned projects in the school. And so what we have done is to give a pictorial display of those abandoned projects and some other things that we need. The set 83 clinic is there. Before they came to work on it, that was the state of affairs. That was the state of affairs. And of course, I also want to say that I would ask that you do not leave here without looking at those things, taking a good look about them, so that you will know what is your school looking like. I will, at this point, pause. There is somebody from Bayelsa who wants to make a donation to the school before I continue. The man from Bayelsa. The man from Bayelsa. Godwin. Let's give him a round of applause. Coming from Bayelsa is not a small joke. Thank you. So what you want to have to us to say? Tell us what you want to say. And okay, go ahead.
Mr. President, National ESCO, my seniors, classmates, and juniors, good evening all. My name is Godwin Abari Adagbo. I'm from Doma in Nasarawa State, but I work in Elsa. I'm from set 91. I was inspired to play basketball by my senior. Please, Senior Alexander Jock, is it here? Fidem. Prof. Fidem taught me how to play basketball. He even taught me how to, speak the Jamaican language. Enough respect, man. And he's a very good in mathematics too, so he taught me maths. He's my role model. So as a way of giving back, by the grace of God, I'm the school sports coordinator for Bayelsa State. I play basketball, and I have the opportunity to represent Nigeria in Serbia, Bahrain, and China. I take school children to sports engagement. But everything that I am now is because I passed through St. John's College. So I want to give back to St. John's. So I decided to bring jerseys to encourage them play basketball, and also balls to play basketball. Now this is St. John's College basketball, and I'm the general manager for St. John's basketball. So I want to encourage them to play basketball, and I want to say here that because of my affiliation, we are affiliated to the International School Sports Federation. We have opportunities for scholarships, for academies and all that. So if we have students from St. John's that are good in basketball, football, and athletics, please contact me. We might do something for them. Thank you so much.
So I come forward to take it. You want to snap with me? Okay, I thought you would come up. Come and snap. Okay. They say you should come when you finish.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taking a photograph for the presentation to the president, so that we have it in our archives that the man from Nasarawa to Bayelsa donated basketball kits, jerseys, and the ball. Mr. President is showing us around. Please, a round of applause. So I was just wondering, if we have soldiers here, generals, what are they going to donate? Okay, just think about it. I don't know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother from Bayelsa. Yes, we have rolled out our achievements, and at this point, I want to just give us a brief of the challenges that we faced during the course of the year. First of all is the St. Joseph Constitution. We have operated this current constitution and have observed some areas requiring amendment. We therefore appeal to the Congress. The Congress to allow us to set up a constitutional review committee to address those areas we observed. Yes. So that we can put that in place, a constitutional review committee. Also, we want to say that the standing committees are functional. They are doing their work as you have just observed. We have given the welfare committee an assignment to undertake. The next thing is funding. I'm sure you know that an association like this requires funding. But before I go into that, I want to appreciate everyone, every set, individuals, chapters that have contributed to the success of what we are doing today. Either you have contributed all the apportioned contribution you are supposed to make, or you have given part. I want to thank you, because whichever way you have contributed, all that you are telling us is that you are part of us, you recognize us, and that you want to continue to be with us. Thank you very much to everybody. But then, as a non-profit organization, we still have financial challenges. And so I want to ask and request and appeal to our members that we should not relent in giving. Secondly, I also want to ask and request and plead that our dues, we have not paid dues for the past 1 year. We have not paid dues for the past 1 year. And I do not know how you want NEC to function. We have been functioning out of our pockets. And I think our pockets have started complaining. So please, let us give in to our national dues. So, as I said, we still need money. And for those that have not fully paid, we are still opening our house, waiting. Of course, we are like Oliver Twist, always asking for more. So in this case, we are not asking for more. We are asking for what the committee said you should contribute to this event. So another area where we need financial support is the completion and commissioning of the college clinic. Also, the e-library, that's the CBT center. We all know that when this is completed, it will be a money spinner for St. Joseph. At this point, I also want to bring one of us to just come for 5 minutes or so to speak to us on the CBT center. That's the e-clinic, e-library, and that is Kaneng. a director in JAMB. Where is Kaneng? A director in JAMB. Please, let's give her a round of applause. Kaneng, she's a director in JAMB. So I want her to at least throw more light to the e-library. It's like most of us don't understand the importance of that e-library. Yes, I know that a lot has gone into the drain there, but as far as I'm concerned, this is a new dispensation, and we are ready to make sure that it works. Thank you, my sister.
Good afternoon, the President, NEC officials, my seniors, my classmates, and my juniors. I want to explain the importance of the CBT Center for us. The CBT Center, what JAM does is, if the center is approved, each candidate, assuming we have finished the e-library now, the CBT Center, we normally have 4 sessions for exams during JAM. Each section is 250 candidates. And in those candidates, JAM pays for using your center, JAM 1,500 each to the school or to the center. And 4 sessions, that is 1,000 candidates a day. And sometimes the duration of the exam is maybe 3 days, 4 days, depending on the number of candidates. Apart from the exams, during registration, the center will be used for registration of JAM. So our children, our students will not have to go far to go and look for where to register. And there's an amount being paid, there's an amount being paid to the center on registration per candidate. The JAM takes responsibility for fueling the generator because we need to have a 20 kVA generator. And we need a server room. We need a very big hall which can accommodate 250 laptops or desktops. And we need a backup. We need a number of backups, like 20 backups. And if we had finished this e-library for this JAM, at least we could have made money to settle other projects. So we should please consider that. The earlier, the better. It's going to fetch us some money, quite some money. And apart from that, NECO and WAEC can be using the center. We could even use the center for training, like computer training, which you can be collecting money from outsiders, and make it like a center. Then secondly, the CBT center, the location is quite good because I sent some of my colleagues that are in JOS here. They came even twice for a meeting here, and they recommended the center. But like I spoke to some of them today, they said they expected us to have called them, that we are done with the corrections they said we should do, but they were disappointed because, you know, I'm sure this money I gave you, I'm sure it must have been increased. Let's please put more weight on it to get the benefit. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kaneng. I'm sure we have all heard the usefulness and the benefit of the e-library. And as I said before, let us think about all this that we are saying, and let us turn a new leaf. And secondly, I want to also say that when we are talking about all these things, that we should try and do it on time, we're also trying to cash on our contacts that we have in this establishment before they start bowing out of government work, or before they start leaving their offices due to retirement or the other. They are beginning to retire, right? Who is retiring this year? Okay. You can see one of them is retiring this year, and she's sitting behind me here. The college library is in a deplorable state and requires urgent rehabilitation. That is the picture there. If you go in there, you really say, yes, it is an eyesore. The gatehouse project. This is also expected to be completed for security and beauty. For security and beauty. In this time of all this insecurity, that gate is not good enough. It can be pushed and people will come inside without any problems. And of course, we also want to talk about the National Secretariat. We secured an office in the premises here to be used as National Secretariat. Like I said, we have all been working out of our houses and out of our pockets. So we want to have at least an office that we can call our own as a National Secretariat. I think we are too big to even have one room National Secretariat. But then we should start with something. So we have evaluated what is necessary. We need 2 laptops. We need tables and chairs. And of course, we need to tie the floor and all that. And we have an estimate of about 5 million naira. I'm sure one of us can just say, oh, I want to do that project. And I will join you in doing it. Thank you very much. Now we need to look ahead. We will continue to be involved and engaged in our student mentorship in this school here. We want to continue to mentor them. I'm sure some of us had mentors while we were going through school. Some of us, we saw somebody, oh, this is Uncle Doctor, and I want to become a doctor. Or Uncle Lawyer, I want to become a lawyer. So, but here, let us continue to talk. Let's come in here and mentor our students. The other thing is that in the Constitution, we are looking ahead now. In the Constitution, there is a provision for the Representative Council. I want to say that it's like we do not know our representative of every set. They seem not to know their function. And therefore, they have not really done anything in this 1 year. Sometimes you post something there, and there are no comments. So I think we need to bring them together and then reorganize that so that they can carry out their function as spelled out in the Constitution. What we have also observed and which we are looking forward to is that we discover that sets and chapters register their micro units at the CAC. What for? We already have an umbrella registration that encompasses everything. And my discovery is that most of these sets, chapters, they go doing this just because they want to open a corporate account. I want to say that for that alone, you can always approach NEC and they will give you a letter of introduction and your accounts will be opened. We have done that to about 2 sets. I think we also did that to Just Chapter, and they have their accounts open without any stress. New challenges. These were challenges we discovered just when we came in, and I think the principal made mention of it. And that is lack of water for the students. We need to look for a way of drilling a borehole, not just drilling a borehole, but which will not be dependent on the public power supply. We will drill a borehole. I want us to drill a borehole, and I'm soliciting that we drill a borehole for the school that will be solar powered. We also observe poor lighting in the school at night. Poor lighting at the school, in the school at night. I recollect when I was here in the 70s, light was not a problem. Power was not a problem. Everywhere is lit up. But I think 3 days ago we were here and the public power supply went off and everywhere was in darkness. So I'm also soliciting that I want at least every set or even individuals to donate to this project, and that is the solar-powered street lights. Solar-powered street light. Please, we will appreciate that. We want to lit up this environment so that at night there wouldn't be any dark spots. It's also even good for our kids here, because where there is darkness, a lot of evil goes on. I want to stop that. So please, let us brace up to lighten up this place. We will do the feasibility studies of what it amounts to, and then we'll come back to